So annoying. Basically, I'll do this very quick because I feel like every time I come on and say that there's been some tech issue, it looks fine. Nope. That looks fine. I don't know. Basically, last night I was trying to render out VODs using DaVinci to upload on the VOD channel, and it was taking like, I don't know if it was taking a long time. But in my head, I was like, if you're live for, like, say you're live for 4 hours, and you want to upload that as a VOD the next day, it would have took me like 2 hours to render the VOD to then upload it. And I was like, what kind of workflow do these people have? What the people who do upload like every single VOD? I'm like, so anytime you're live, you need to spend double the amount of time making the VODs. I was like, surely this doesn't actually make any sense. So I was looking into like ways to make it faster, and I was doing all these different things, and nothing was working. And then someone said, update your drivers, which in my head is like such a fake thing, it never works. But we did it because, like, you know what else we were going to do? That's what, I think it was actually, it was on like DaVinci.com or something like that. That's what they told us to do. And then just there, I went live, and it's like, oh, so they could not, basically update my drivers, reset all of my recording settings. I actually checked my actual recording settings seem fine, but yeah, when the Twitch, it's only the YouTube stream that messed up. Yeah, all these set to like nothing. So I was live on Twitch, but it looks like it's fine. So annoying. Why does this always happen? Share, coffee. Oh. Okay, sure. Okay, let's just go. Let's ignore everything. Also, there's like new Twitch stuff that showed me my vertical setup. I don't want to be live on TikTok or this. Okay, so let's just go. Let's ignore everything and get into Patrick's Parabox. It's absolutely boiling here, by the way. I tried, again, I know I always talk about this, but I tried to go live with the window open, and it was just not possible. But we should be fine. And as, you know, I feel like this is like the peak. Let's actually check. Let's check weather. Yeah, so it's 22 degrees, which I know people, Americans are going to say that's actually not that warm. So what's that in Fahrenheit? It's 71 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's going to go down. Is it 7 actually? Yeah, so it's going to be 22 degrees for the next 3 hours, and it will go down to a very cool 18 overnight. What the hell is going on? I want it's meant to be cooler, and the rest of the week is meant to be cooler, so that's good. Yeah, that's why we've got a very simple game to play today where there's no, you know, heat cannot be involved. So we do need to actually remember what we're doing. That, you know, I did say last week that this isn't a game you can like take a break from. It's only been 5 days, but okay, so what do we want to do? Yeah, I'm kind of thinking of not doing the challenge ones on here, just because they are going to get so hard. But I mean, you may as well do them when we're still early. Okay. We want to put both these blocks down there. So basically, step 1 is to get this out. How do we get it out? We can push it left. How do we push that down? If we put this in here, we're stuck. Remember, the chapter is called Reference because it was relevant when it was called Eat. So you know, I guess we could still eat. Is that anything? If we push that, push that, push that. Oh, these, okay, these are the blocks that you can go inside. Which means, is this anything? We can do that, then go inside it from here. Nope, did not mean that. What if we put this inside here? Like, what is that? Now we come here. Okay, so what if we put that inside there, then go here, then come out into it, then go up, then push it down, then push it here, then go back into it, then go up and push it down, then go left. Okay, very into this and that one. Here we have something very similar but flipped. So what, we need to put that in there and that in there. Okay. Does that count? Yeah. Is this not very simple? Don't know what the wall does. But if we do that, oh, because then we can't come out. But then we can't even get in, actually. What is the yellow block for? Now let's go. It's like we need to think about how, well, like what, we need to do it backwards. Which means we need to go left out of it. So it has to end here, I think. And then we're inside of it. So is it not maybe like, do we use, I don't know, if we push that into it, it's going to go inside it, isn't it? Well, if we push it, if we were to push it like that against a wall, we go inside it. Oh yeah, so that is what I wanted. So if we do, I mean, this is going to do like almost the exact same thing. But if we were to do this, then we can move this back here, and then is that it? Yeah, okay, so that actually was way simpler than it looked. Okay, I do think we might start to not do the challenge ones. Maybe I'll do this one because this is like connected, but then I think we're doing the main story. So there's like a lot to do here. What? Do we even have enough blocks? Remember, we can eat. We can eat both ways, actually. Is that anything? I feel like I'm going crazy. How do we get inside that? Like, we need to get inside the green thing. And how do we do that? I would just go in it. Is it always? Oh, yeah, because if you're pushed up against the wall. Okay, yeah. So this is what I mean. We're forgetting like basic mechanics. Okay, so can I go back then to when I think I had it? I think we should start again. Yeah, because I don't know. This feels good to be able to do that. mean, does that feel good? I'm so confused about what has to go where. We don't have enough boxes, do we? Oh, okay, yeah. And then so that's the puzzle. But then we need this to be here. What do we need to be there? The green one. The green one has to be there, and we have to be, but we have to get inside it. Is that anything? Like, what is that? Okay, so now I get it. That lets us back in. But we need to move this. So how do we... Okay, so we need to do that. I think, is that correct? Yeah, then that. Push that up here. Put that in there, and then go in, then back out, and down, and then in. Okay. Back to the normal levels. Which it won't even be, like, as easy. What is going on? Wait, what? So these are all inside of each other? Is that the heck? There's a blue one. Okay, so now, I don't know what if the order that we're meant to do that in, but now we can just shove them all up. Okay, so we want to leave it. We want to do this one last. So we want to start on the yellow, I think. I'm going to push that up. Push that up. Push that up. Push that up. I actually don't think I'm smart enough for this game. So we're there. We come out into here. Oh wait, is this level like a lot smaller than I think it's going to be? We do need to push that out. Which is not possible. So we need to... No. Let's just reset. So we actually need to push it in? Is that not right? Or something? Now we can do that. There's something where with this yellow where... If we move this over by one, then we can shove the yellow in. And then we want to shove the yellow in the side here. And then go back in, push the yellow... No, and then we're going to push this all the way up. Then push the yellow out. Okay, so in this level we're constantly zooming in. Okay, so we need to put that there, and the best way to do that... Okay, so now it's open. And I think it's that thing we want to... Okay, so now we want to eat the yellow. And then push it up here, push it out. Then go out the top. Push it down. And then that's it. Yeah. That level's fun. Oh, now we're doing the opposite. Oh. Okay, what we're doing? We definitely want to do that. I think we want to put the... We want to use this middle thing. I don't actually know exactly what we're doing, but you know, this is like... Well, actually, we want to push that one over. Then that means we can come out, push that one way. That's not correct. What a weird little thing. But is that something we want to... Yeah, push that over first. We want that in the direct middle. Okay, now we can go again. Yeah, I'm not... This one I've like half solved. So when I actually push this first, yeah. And then come out. And then push it over. Yeah, we're gonna skip them and obviously we'll come back to them, but... Okay, this chapter is called Swap. Where is the... Yeah, so the eating it does nothing. The... Yeah, pushing it in. And then, so what... If we push this out... I don't think I'm out for this. I actually don't. So that it was inside it at first. Like they were both inside each other forever, and then the one... I don't know, maybe hopefully this level explains something. So we're inside the blue, which has the blue inside it. So if we push that out, it's the infinity thing that... Yeah. So the blue contains the blue and the green does not contain any. But then if we were to put the blue in the green, then the blue contains the blue. No, the blue contains the green, which contains the blue, which contains the green. Okay, I think we want to... I'm going to put the green in the green. Is that possible? Or there's only one green? What is going on? Okay, I get that. And then maybe now that it's inside, we can now go out of the blue. No. We need the green here to not be in the corner. So we need it. When you push it here and then go inside the blue, but in a way that it can still be saved, but I don't think that's possible in here. And but then that can't, then the blue can't be moved. Okay, we got a difficult cycle. Because we're continuously, what, putting the... Yeah, we're pushing the green out of the blue, and then we're and it's... Then... Yeah, we're pushing the green out of the blue. Out of the blue again. Out of the blue, out of the blue, out of the blue. What's the way to do this now? Okay. I just don't know why I feel like I feel like I've lost on this one. We'll do this again, okay. I like that. We can put this in here. But then what I'm thinking is basically we want the green to be here, and then we want to push the blue out of there. But then how do we get the green in the green? Yeah, so now, basically, now that the blue's in, that step one is to put... We want the blue to go in the green. Then we want to put the green out of the blue, which we put it in the green. I think. So, how do we get the blue in the green? That lets us... See, we can do this. But then the green is in the corner. So even though I think we'd be going here, we can't get the green. So we have to push the green to somewhere it can be saved. Can we eat actually? No, I don't think we can. What I'm thinking is we want the green to be here, which means then it can be pushed down. Because otherwise, we're stuffed. But the thing is, we need the green. We need... Yeah, to get the green up here, we have to push it up. However, we can't push it up unless we push it up from here. Now, the only way to push it up from here is if we went inside the blue. But then that creates the same issue where the blue is going to get stuck. You know, there's nowhere... We can do that and move the green to where we want it to be, but then we need to get the blue inside the green, and we can't move the blue. So the only thing I can think of, I don't think it's going to work, but can we eat? Does that do anything? No, we're just like stuck. You know what I'm going to do? I'm not like stuck on this one, but I just want to see what the hint system is like. Will it just show you the answer? Point 1, swap 2. Guys, we're cheating. So it was literally just a video. This in like 4 frames per second. Oh, that lets you move the green. Okay, so I mean that could have worked as a hint. I don't know why it puts it there. Or you just want it to be up and away. Yeah, I guess I could have thought of that. Now the green can be moved and the blue can be put in. Then the green can be pushed out of the blue. Back up there, is that correct? And we shove it out. Okay. See, I like that just a little hint. And this chapter's like tiny. Like if you're not doing the... I mean, how many levels are there? I guess I should be counting them on the way, but I just like it better to... This first one, so there's what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, maybe 8. But that's like a, you know, that was like a special one. Then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then there's 1, 2. Then there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And there, oh, and then there's like a, you can choose which chapter you go to. Okay. So this one's called Center. Okay, so this one is teaching you that when things come out, well, when things go in, they're always in the center. Got it. And I think this is saying, like, no matter what, you'll come in from the center, so we need to push this up and go back in. Make a little ooh. And then I think we're going to eat this one. Or we're not. What else can we do? I mean, that's all we can do. Or we can do that. That's not anything. I think we do have to eat it. No, I don't know what through that. Oh, then we can push it out the bottom. Okay. I didn't need to do that. Then we push it at the bottom, which makes it come out in the center. Which means... yeah, like, this is the thing you need to actually think about. Because the game is like 3D. You can do what you want, but you can only do so many things. We can't push it that way. We can't push it that way. We can push this like left and around, but there's no point doing that. We can do that, which doesn't do anything. It has to be that, I just don't know what next. So now all we can do is push it up or down. Let's push it down. And then we can continue to push it down. But then we can't move this. This one seems easy as well, I don't get it. Can we skip? To see if it will like help us. It's a, you know, this is like the same kind of puzzle. How do we get it off the wall? We can go inside this one. Let's just get one of them. No, that's all we need. Yeah, okay, so I can do the next one, I can't. So what's this one then? No, I can't go inside this. We can do that, which does nothing. And we can do that. Oh, yep. Okay. Okay, so if we push that out, it'll be in the center. If we push it back in, it'll be up, and we have to come in from another side. Actually, what? Can we just... yeah, just push these. Then we can push it all the way out, and then back in, and then come around again. Okay. So we have to, basically we have to move this block. So can we just do... this seems... and then that would just get it stuck, wouldn't it? How do we do this? Oh wait, is that simple, isn't it? Yeah. See, sometimes it's hard to know if you're meant to be using all of the objects. Okay, this one we can only enter from the left. This one we can only enter from the bottom. This one we can only enter from the right, so we have to... again, it's like, what can you do? We can either push it up, which gets it stuck, I believe. So we're going to push it down. Which gets it stuck. Or doesn't get it stuck. Okay. So I think the blue levels are like fun. Or they're just all like this. I like hardly even understand what these are. Like, are these a representation of a level, or are these like completely separate? These feel more like a portal. Because we pushed it out. Oh, okay, and then... no. What is this? Okay, so this is where the block has to be. Okay, so yeah, we want to push this over by 1. Then when we come down, we'll push it down, down, down. Then we want to go out, back in, now down, push it out, over 1, and up here. Then... yeah... okay. We have to get the B. Out. So, can we not just do this? So now we're here. How do we get it down there? Oh wait, okay. So we actually want to move the 2 down here, I think. And then we basically need to... okay, we need to go here, go here. No, how did I do that? Oh yeah, then keep going into the 1. Then we need, no, we want to push the B up like that. Then the 2 down. Then in here. Then in here. Then push the B out. Then come back to the 3 and the 1. There you go. Okay, so we have 2 chapters now. We have Trophy for enter a clone box. So we've got clone and then... okay, so we have the same chapter. So you go in 1 and you always come out the second one? Okay. Okay. Level 1 and clone. Okay, so the 1, yeah, I see. There's 1 that's an actual box and then 1 is the clone. So if you go in the clone, you always come out the actual one. Okay, we're gonna move this here. Go in. No. Go in, out, over here, in, out, up. Okay. This could be an eat. Yeah, we need when you push this out the left. So as simple as that, then we come in from the top, push it out again? No. Then we come at the bottom. Once we put a clone inside the clone. You know, without thinking it. Okay, so now this is the opposite. We're gonna... oh wait, can we do that? No, we can't. Yeah, I was like, what happens if we put a clone outside of the box? Yeah, what happens? Yeah, so now we are over there. If you go in and back out, you just end up here, yeah. Remember, we can enter from the top and bottom. How do we... okay, so now... this is going to get it stuck, but it means I can move. The box... I think we're going to leave it there. So weird. Yeah, and then now we want to push it all the way down, then leave, and that's it. Okay, so now we have two clones or the same one? Yeah, we have the same one, but we just are also in one. So it's a tutorial. Oh, you've lost me. Yeah, no, we can do that. And then that's it. Yeah. Hello, Mother Superior. Serpedior, sorry. I'm stuck. Well, not stuck. We're getting there. Okay, so now we have... That was just the exact same thing. Sometimes if you do put a clone in a clone... Nothing. Okay, because we already have done that. Okay, we need to find a way to get that box at the side, which is as simple as... Okay, we're going to push the clone up. Push this. And then is that as... Yeah, we're done actually. I always like overthink the end. Hello, love heart. Hell. Okay, so what are we actually doing here? All we need to do is get inside this box. Which I believe we're going to have to eat. So how do we eat? We have to move one of these boxes. How do we move these boxes? We can eat this. What does that do? That moved one of the boxes. Then we can push it down here and then eat that. And then push it back up. Okay. I feel like we are just kind of like doing stuff. Yeah, so we need to move... We need to move both boxes somehow. Wait, no. If we put the normal in the clone, then the normal becomes a clone, like that. Yeah, kind of. Oh wait, not yet. Then we want to go in here. No. We want to go over here, I guess. Then we want to go back so we don't get stuck. Okay, so they have to stay there and we need one of them to move. Yeah. And all we can do... Are we just like shoving them all in? I think it's definitely we want to put one in at least. Then all we can do is push them back. I mean, that is something at least. No, except we want to like separate them because we want to basically push them and then get in the middle of them. And the way you would do that... Okay, so now we have a little... I don't even know what you call this. This one's annoying because it's the thing I keep on talking about where like there only are so many things to do. All we can do is push and pull. But I don't know how, I can't figure out how to separate them. And there we go, okay. So now we want to do that again? No. Yeah, I think we do want to do it again. And then that's the first one, then go and push that. I think we actually, I think I've messed this up, but I think we can still, like, do it twice, basically. There we go. I wonder what do the colours mean? So is this, like, are the today ones a tutorial in that, like an official tutorial? Okay, that is very confusing. Okay. That's definitely going in. And then, yeah, I want that to be there, and then we push that out, but it actually pushes it out to here. Then if it goes in, no. Can we push this out then? Is this stupid? And then we wanted... That's not... Maybe it is possible. I can't tell if I'm doing something completely incorrect. Okay, so now the clone. Now it's flipped. Yeah, okay. So the blue block was a blue heading. Okay, so now we're in the void. We can eat. Remember, we can always eat. Oh. If we don't want to go out, we can't get back in. And then... I mean, that is something. What I'm thinking is... When we were inside it, if we went too far back. Yeah, okay. We actually want to push that... Oh, wait, yeah. We want to go back. We want to push that again. And push that in. And then where do we leave it? I think we're not done. Let's go back in. Push that up. Remember, center. And then do that. Okay, never leave the clone. No, we do need both. Is another yellow and blue heading, but something if we go here, then we can center. Oh, we can do that twice actually. That's just what we're doing. So that goes there. Then we're gonna go back in, push this to there, then go in. Yeah. And we have another kind of challenge level. Which is... So, as you know, these are interesting. These are just like normal levels, but the visuals are cool. You know? It's like, what if instead of going inside, they were like separated? And that means... I mean, that is something. But... No, it's not actually. I mean, we need to shove one of these out. And then stick it up here, but we can't get there. Do we want us to stick another one there? Or do we want to actually put the clone? Is that possible? How do we... Like, we need to do this. No. But that's why the walls are. So you don't take the clone. You know, what is this for? Can we eat that? No. So we're going to leave this one. No optional puzzles. Sounds fair? What are we doing? We can go inside. Okay. We can now connect blocks. So I think this is a eat, is it not? Not like that. Down. And swap. And hopefully these eat in the... Oh wait. Was it actually what, if we did that... I know we can't do that. Is that better actually? Now we want to be against a wall. So now the same thing, but down here. Is that gonna work? What are the blocks are to help us make a tunnel? Like that? But not yet. Or yeah, actually. Or not yet. We want one. Then push them back together and then push that out. It's one of the ones where it's like, I can, you know, like, they want us to make the shape, but then you're like, why do they want us to make the shape? Do they even want us to make the shape? Let's go back. So I'm thinking they actually want us... do that. Yeah, okay. I kind of half had that, but I wasn't actually thinking about it in the way that the game was going to let me. Does that actually have worked out? I need this on both sides. Center. How do I do that? Are they meant to be flipped? Or is that just completely stupid? No, it looks like... yeah. Oh. Okay. do not create a Parabox. This one, sometimes you just get them and it's like, I can't even work out where to start. Can we send that outside? Like, if we send it out on this side. Okay, we've got done a cycle again. I was like, that seems like, isn't it something? What if we do that? Is that insane? No, no, okay. Oh yeah, okay, now we need to block the wall. Or no? So we do need that. Oh, somehow we put that out into the void. Oh, because it can't make another one. Oh, this one's so annoying because I'm like, I feel like I understand it, but I just don't. I like that. Because it pushes it. Okay, yeah, this doesn't have to be the wall. That's what's happening. That is how you do it, because now it's going to be pushed. Okay, yeah, so we need to... Yeah. We need to do this. And then that. Now we can push it.